Have you ever wondered what the future holds for humanity? Could our destiny lie beyond Earth, on the red, dusty plains of Mars? Let's put things into perspective. Our planet, Earth, is like a single basket holding all of humanity's eggs. Should a catastrophe occur, be it a cataclysmic natural disaster or a self-inflicted nuclear war, our species could face extinction. This is the eggs in one basket problem, and to solve it, we're looking towards the stars. Establishing a self-sustaining human population on another celestial body like Mars could be our insurance policy against extinction-level events. It's about safeguarding the long-term survival of humanity. But it's not just about survival. We're also driven by an innate curiosity and a thirst for knowledge. Colonizing Mars could open up new frontiers for scientific advancement. Imagine what we could learn by studying Mars's history, its geology, and the potential for past or present life. The red planet could be a treasure trove of groundbreaking discoveries. And let's not forget about the technological innovations this venture could spark, from advanced life support systems to cutting-edge resource extraction technologies. Speaking of resources, Mars might be more than just a barren desert. Scientists speculate that the red planet harbors valuable resources like water ice and various minerals. These could be utilized to support a human colony and might even be used to generate energy. In essence, our motivation for colonization is threefold. It's about ensuring the long-term survival of our species, advancing our scientific knowledge and making use of extraterrestrial resources. But why Mars, you might ask? Why not our closest celestial neighbor, the Moon? Well, it turns out that Mars might have a few advantages over the Moon when it comes to potential habitability and resource availability. But we'll delve into that in the next scene. To ensure our survival, we must look to the stars, and Mars may be our first stop. But why Mars, you may ask, when the Moon is much closer? Let's delve into this. First off, the red planet has shown us signs of potential habitability, making it a tantalizing prospect for our species. Mars boasts of water ice, albeit frozen, and a thin atmosphere. The evidence of past water flows suggests the possibility of terraforming or utilizing existing resources for life support. This makes Mars a more viable option for human survival compared to the Moon's barren surface. Moreover, Mars offers a treasure trove of resources. Water, the elixir of life, is present in abundance on Mars, locked away as ice. This water can be used for drinking, growing plants, and even making rocket fuel. Additionally, Mars has a wide range of minerals that could be used for construction and manufacturing. In contrast, the Moon's resources are scarce, making it less appealing for long-term colonization. But Mars isn't just about survival and resources, it's about the future. Colonizing Mars could serve as a stepping stone for exploring the outer solar system and reaching other planets. The Moon, while closer, doesn't offer the same opportunities for exploration. Mars, being further from the Earth, would provide valuable experience in long-duration space travel, which would be essential for venturing even further into the cosmos. Of course, this doesn't mean the Moon doesn't have its advantages. Its proximity to Earth and lower initial technological hurdles do make it an attractive option in the short term. However, for the long-term survival and advancement of humanity, Mars appears to be the more strategic choice. To sum it up, Mars, with its potential for habitability, abundant resources, and position as a stepping stone for further exploration, stands out as the more promising option for colonization. The Moon, while closer and less challenging in some aspects, lacks the resources and potential for long-term habitation that Mars offers. Mars, it seems, offers us more than just a new home. It offers us a new frontier. Colonizing Mars is not without its challenges, of course. First and foremost is the sheer distance and travel time. Mars is, on average, about 140 million miles away from Earth. That's nearly 600 times the distance from the Earth to the Moon. Journeying to Mars, even at the fastest speeds currently possible, would take between 6 to 8 months. This long travel time presents a number of risks and resource limitations, including the need for sufficient food, water, and other essential supplies to sustain the crew for the entirety of the journey. The environment on Mars is also extremely harsh. The average temperature hovers around -80 degrees Fahrenheit, and can drop as low as -195 degrees during the winter at the poles. The atmosphere is incredibly thin, about 100 times less dense than Earth's, making it incapable of providing sufficient protection from solar and cosmic radiation. Furthermore, Mars is known for its massive dust storms, which can blanket the entire planet and last for months. Beyond the environmental and distance challenges, there are significant technological hurdles to overcome. We need to develop advanced life support systems capable of withstanding Mars's harsh conditions and providing a livable environment for humans. This includes creating systems for air, water, and waste recycling as well as food production. We also need to develop effective radiation shielding to protect settlers from harmful cosmic rays. Lastly, we must find ways to extract and utilize the resources available on Mars, such as water ice and minerals, which is a complex and energy-intensive process. Despite these challenges, it's important to remember that each one represents an opportunity for innovation. The difficulties of Mars colonization will push us to develop new technologies, expand our understanding of the universe, and ultimately become a multiplanetary species. These challenges, while significant, are not insurmountable. They merely require us to push the boundaries of our innovation and resolve. So how does colonizing the Moon compare to Mars? We've marveled at Mars's red dust and speculated on the Moon's dark craters. But when it comes to colonization, it's not just about the view. The Moon, our closest celestial neighbor, is a mere 3 days' journey away. This proximity, compared to Mars's 6 to 8 month commute, certainly has its advantages. It means shorter communication times with Earth, easier rescue missions if things go awry, and the ability to send more frequent supply runs. However, when it comes to resources, the Moon is a bit of a barren wasteland. Unlike Mars, with its water ice and a wider range of minerals, the Moon is predominantly dry and resource poor. The presence of water is crucial for human survival and for creating rocket fuel. While there is some ice at the Moon's poles, it's not nearly as abundant or as accessible as on Mars. The Moon's lack of atmosphere also presents a massive challenge for terraforming, the process of making an environment more Earth-like. Without an atmosphere, any attempts at creating breathable air would simply dissipate into the vacuum of space. Mars, on the other hand, while having a thin atmosphere, has one nonetheless. This provides a starting point for potential terraforming efforts. Now, the Moon isn't without its merits. As a stepping stone, it's essentially on our doorstep in cosmic terms. It could serve as a training ground for astronauts, a place to test technologies, and even as a resource base for launching missions further into the solar system, including to Mars. But let's not forget, Mars offers a similar stepping stone capability, with the added bonus of being a potential new home for humanity. Its greater distance and harsher environment, while challenging, present opportunities for technological advancement and the potential for self-sustaining colonization. In this grand cosmic chess game, both the Moon and Mars have their roles. But when we're talking about the long-term survival and evolution of our species, Mars, with its greater resources and potential for habitability, seems to be the king we need to protect and advance. While the Moon has its advantages, Mars appears to hold the key to our future. As we stand on the precipice of this new era, we must weigh the arguments for and against colonizing Mars before the Moon. Mars, with its potential for habitability and its abundant resources, presents an exciting opportunity for the future of humanity. The prospect of scientific advancement and resource utilization on the red planet is tantalizing. But it's also a venture that comes with significant challenges. The distance and travel time, the harsh Martian environment, and the technological hurdles we'd need to overcome are not to be underestimated. Meanwhile, the Moon, our closest celestial neighbor, has its own appeal. Its proximity and shorter travel time offer advantages, especially when considering the lower initial technological hurdles. Yet its scarcity of essential resources and lack of atmosphere present challenges for long-term habitation and terraforming. In weighing these arguments, we must acknowledge the uncertainties and ongoing debate. Which celestial body should we target first for colonization? Is the allure of Mars's potential outweighed by the logistical and technological challenges it presents? Or does the Moon, despite its limitations, serve as a more practical first step in humanity's journey beyond Earth? Looking ahead, the timeline for these monumental endeavors remains uncertain. Technological advancements, international cooperation and resource allocation will undoubtedly shape this timeline. As we move forward, we must also consider the ethical implications. Who gets to make decisions about colonization? How do we ensure that the benefits of space exploration and colonization are shared equitably? The road to Mars is fraught with challenges, but the potential rewards for science, for humanity, for our future, make the journey worth undertaking. As we stand on the threshold of this new era, we must be bold, be curious, and above all, be ready to adapt and learn. For in our quest to reach new worlds, we are not only expanding our horizons, but also discovering more about ourselves and our place in the universe. The road to Mars is fraught with challenges, but the potential rewards for science, for humanity, for our future, make the journey worth undertaking. Beyond the scientific and logistical considerations, colonizing Mars raises profound societal and philosophical questions. As we set our sights on this red planet, we are not just aiming to secure humanity's survival and further our scientific understanding. We're also presenting ourselves with a unique opportunity to redefine our societal norms, economic models, and philosophical perspectives. Imagine a society built from scratch on Mars. It's an opportunity to learn from our earthly past and build a more equitable, sustainable society. We could potentially see new forms of governance, economic systems, and societal structures that challenge our earthbound norms. But it also raises questions about who gets to make these decisions. Who gets to go to Mars, and who gets left behind? Then there's the economic aspect. Mars colonization could potentially unlock vast resources and open up new industries, from mining to tourism. But it also presents significant economic challenges. The cost of getting to Mars, establishing a colony, and maintaining it is astronomical. There's a risk that only the wealthiest nations and individuals will reap the benefits while the costs are shouldered by all. We must ask ourselves, how can we ensure that the benefits of Mars colonization are equitably distributed? On a philosophical level, setting foot on Mars would be a testament to human ingenuity and our relentless pursuit of knowledge. It would redefine our place in the universe, challenging our perceptions of what it means to be a species, a planet, a solar system. It might even force us to grapple with existential questions about our purpose and destiny. But it also raises ethical questions. Should we alter Mars's environment to suit our needs? What if we discover life there? What rights do Martian microbes have, if any? What if colonizing Mars leads to the neglect of Earth's pressing problems? As we venture forth into the cosmos, we are not just exploring new worlds, we are reshaping what it means to be human. The debate between colonizing Mars and the Moon is not easily settled. Yet, the potential benefits of setting our sights on the red planet first are compelling. The long-term survival of humanity, scientific advancement, and resource utilization form the bedrock of this argument. Recent scientific discoveries and ongoing research continue to shed light on Mars's potential for habitability. Its greater resources, compared to the Moon's barren landscape, coupled with the exciting prospect of it serving as a stepping stone to further exploration, make Mars an enticing target for colonization. Yes, the challenges are significant. The daunting distance, harsh environment, and technological hurdles are not to be underestimated. But with every challenge comes an opportunity for innovation and discovery. Weighing the arguments, the debate continues, and the uncertainties remain. But one thing is certain: regardless of which celestial body we choose to colonize first, our future lies among the stars.